Alright, guys, welcome back to Fully Funded Scholarship. I'm Moses Obarisi, your host, and today this is the Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Orange Corners One Young World Scholarship Program 2023. We also have the Microsoft Research PhD Fellowship Program across Africa, New Zealand, Australia, and Asia, respectively. So, without further ado, let's look at the details. These two scholarship programs, they are they are fully funded, has a lot of goodies attached to them. So, participating in them, especially if you are eligible, to add a lot to your educational research experience, as well as your study experience, rather. Okay, so let's start with the One Young World. They say the Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs, MFA, and their Youth Entrepreneurship Initiative, Orange Corners, are committed to investing in education and youth employment for this reason, aiming to improve prospects for young people, particularly in developing countries and fragile states, by bridging the gap between the skills young people can learn and what the labor market demands. Local entrepreneurs play a key role in achieving this, creating key jobs and providing youth employment opportunities for those in their communities. As such, the Dutch MFA and the Orange Corners are pleased to launch the annual scholarship in collaboration with the One Young World to offer young leaders and entrepreneurs from these countries a place at the One Young World Summit. Okay, so let's look at what this summit is all about, and the duration, the coverage of this summit. Okay, they say enterprising future scholars will receive the following. 1. Access to additional events organized by the Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Orange Corners. 2. Access to One Young World Summit 2023 taking place 2nd to 5th October in Belfast, United Kingdom. 3. Hotel accommodation during the summit dates. 4. One night of hotel accommodation if required for visa application process. 6. Additional night pre-summit if needed. 7. The cost of travel to and fro from the host city of the summit, flight in economy. 7. Domestic travel costs to the airport to take the international flight in economy. 8. Travel to the visa application process if required. 9. Visa costs if applicable, including visa costs and if required travel for visa appointment. 9. Visa catering, which includes breakfast at the hotel accommodation and lunch at the dinner at the summit. 10. Transport between the summit accommodation and the summit venue. 11. Lifetime membership of the One Young World community. So those are the benefits of that the participants of this One Young World program for 2023. These are what they will benefit. Okay, so let's look at the eligibility criteria. It says 1. Say candidates must be between age 18 to 34 by the date of the One Young World Summit 2023 in October. 2. Actively engage in the fields of youth employment and job creation, either as entrepreneurs or in a similar role, or be able to demonstrate this. 3. Nationals of the residents in one of the following countries, such as Australia, Algeria, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cote d'Ivoire, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iraq, including Kurdistan region of Iraq, Jordan, Kenya, Lebanon, Mali, Mozambique, Morocco, Niger, Nigeria, Palestine territories, Senegal, Somali, Sudan, South Sudan, Tunisia, Uganda. Please note that candidates with refugee status are certainly eligible. All candidates will be required to have a working understanding of English, as both One Young World Summit and Enterprising Futures pre and post programs will be held in English language. 5. Candidates must be available to join the program full-time between 1st and 6th October 2023, as well as pre and post-program dates. The Dutch MFA, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, values an inclusive and diverse environment. The Dutch MFA encourages all young entrepreneurs, rural and urban, that are eligible to apply, no matter the race, national origin, gender and gender identity, sexual orientation, disability, ethnicity, religion, or education. So, meaning that there is no kind of segregation as to the class of people who should apply. Yes, so let's look at the assessment criteria for this program. Assessment criteria: say 1, a demonstrated commitment to creating a positive impact through social entrepreneurship in their communities. 2, proven leadership abilities, role models in their communities. 3, a capacity for innovation, value-driven and problem-solving. 6, a concern for local and global issues. 7, an ability to generate and articulate impactful ideas. 8, an ability to work towards shared goal through teamwork and collaboration. So those are the criteria. Those are the things that should be demonstrated while putting in your application. So this is the application link here, and the deadline for application is 14th of June 2023. So this is the application link. So ensure you put in your application before the closure, which is the deadline, which is on the 14th of June. So this is the application link here. You'll be expected to write a short biography about yourself, your current role, your achievements. You also tell us maybe your current business, because since it's an entrepreneurial based program, give a brief description about what you do or your business model. You also demonstrate in what ways your leadership, either within your business or generally in your community, your leadership potential, or what leadership roles have you held. You also demonstrate. You also write a little about it. Then the next one, say, why do you want to take part in the One Young World Summit through the Enterprising Future Scholarship of the Dutch MFA and Orange Corners? So you also write a little about that, 150 words. Then if you have also taken part in any international conferences or work-related events abroad, you also state it. Then your expertise, either in entrepreneurship, education, and finance, you should also state it as well. So what are you passionate about in 3 keywords, e.g., gender equality, youth employment, human rights? You should also state it as well. Then the last on the list is, please provide links to your website or your social media accounts. If you have received any awards, please provide the links to those below. Okay, so if you have a personal website or company or business website, you also provide a link to them as well. So guys, that's a short one over there from the One Young World. So let's now move over to the Microsoft Research Fellowship, PhD Fellowship program. It said the Microsoft Research PhD Fellowship is a global program that identifies and empowers the next generation of exceptional computing research talent. Microsoft recognizes the value of diversity in computing and aims to increase the pipeline of talent receiving advanced degrees in computing-related fields to build a stronger and inclusive computing-related research community. We currently offer PhD research in Asia Pacific, Canada and the United States, EMEA, Europe, Middle East and Africa, Latin America, Australia and New Zealand. So that's just a brief introduction about this Microsoft Research Fellowship, PhD Research Fellowship program. So you can see that various regions in Asia Pacific, Australia and New Zealand, Canada, United States, Europe, Middle East, Africa, and the Latin America. So let's look at the coverage and how to apply for this program. So this program will commence in October. Each region of this program has their specific details and deadline and how to apply and what is also required. For instance, this is the Asia Pacific page. So let's look at what is required of it and how to apply and provision of the award. So for the Asia Pacific region, the cash award is $10,000, and it's an opportunity for intensive and individualized mentorship program with a dedicated senior researcher to help facilitate the fellows' research until graduation. It's an opportunity to attend the Microsoft Research Asia Academic Conference. And the last on that provision of the award is at the discretion of Microsoft Research Asia, advisors of fellows might be invited to participate in collaborative research projects and academic exchange events. So let's look at the criteria to apply for this particular one. It's a one, applicants must attend a university in mainland China, Japan, Korea, Singapore, Taiwan, or do research work that relates to computing topics in which Microsoft Research is concerned. With click on the research areas at the top of the page for a full list. 2. According to the definition of a normative period of PhD programs of the applicant's university and region, the applicants must graduate in 2024 or later. The applicants and their advisors will be asked for supporting documents if needed. 3. The Microsoft Research Asia Fellowship Committee has final determination of the interpretation of the above clauses. Okay, so that's for Asia. That's eligibility, just the eligibility criteria. So let's look at supplementary information. Supplementary information is like additional information that you will also need. So these are the various aspects that or various research areas that are available for Microsoft Research PhD Fellowship in Asia and the Pacific. So let's look at the application details for still on Asia and the Pacific. It's a one. This application will close for those who are going to China. For this particular one, students are going to China. This application will close on Wednesday, 10th of June, 2023 at 11:59 p.m. Beijing time. So that one has closed. That was for the students who are going for Beijing. So let's look at the one for Africa and New Zealand. So let's look at Africa. Okay, so all of them have the same closing date. Okay, this one is 7th of June. So you can just check depending on your region. You can just check when is the closing date for your particular region, and when you should apply. So however, I strongly suggest that applying as early as possible for this program is one of the best thing you can do for yourself. It's one of the best thing you can do for yourself. So guys, that's a short one over there from the Microsoft PhD fellowship program. If you have any question, you can drop in the comment section and I will do well to answer them as soon as possible. So please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm Moses Abarisi. Bye.